Hey guys, it's Empress, back with another one. Let's get to it. It's more than a statement, it's a way of life. Celebration, the Miss Jackson talking. Alright guys, so today I'm pretty excited. It's my first time doing this for Olivia. We're going to be watching an interview, which I'm super excited to see. It's from 1971. So let's see what my girl ONJ talking about. What was life like for ONJ in 1971? Let's go, let's see.
Olivia, when you left Australia 3.5 years ago, how much of a chance did you give yourself for success?
I never stopped to think about it too much. I loved singing, but I wasn't really ambitious. And then I teamed up with Pat, and we did 2 years of double act and things like that.
This is
and
Pat Carroll.
Pat Carroll, yeah, who was very well known here. We were sort of friendly rivals in Australia, and we teamed up in England and travel around the continent, I think.
Wow, isn't that kind of like cool how life works, right? Because, like, as you said, there's like friendly rivals in Australia. But then in England, right, just how God or end up coming together and really helping propel both of them, right? But really Olivia, and to hear Olivia say like she wasn't really ambitious, that's interesting, and I believe that coming from her, because oftentimes so many stars are like totally ambitious, like nobody climbs to the top without being ambitious, right? And some are very upfront with theirs, and some trying to play coy like, oh no, I don't care. But when Olivia said, I really do believe it, and I really do think that Bruce Welch was very instrumental in kind of pushing her further. Yeah, all right, let's go.
And then she had to come back because of visa troubles. Her visa ran out, and I was lucky enough to have a passport and stayed there. And then I joined up with a group called Tomorrow, who you may have heard of. Fatal.
Dang, so even by 1971, Tomorrow, that was seen as like tragic, fatal, flop. Like she was embarrassed to talk about it back then.
Died, unfortunately. Tomorrow was disbanded. We were signed up originally for about 7 years, and we were going to do a film every year and 3 LPs a year and 1 million singles. You know, it was the full American huge deal thing. And we made the first film, and we made the LP, and we had tons of publicity.
Wow.
And about $3 million, and 2 years later they realised it wasn't going to work. The public weren't going to accept us, which is understandable. I mean, as an English DJ put it quite a few times, we'd much rather see a group struggle from the bottom the hard way than walk in with all this publicity and backing behind them. And that was against us from the very beginning, you know.
Wow, interesting. So almost kind of like, I would say, like back in the day, so like an American Idol artist when they actually like used to sell records. Like back when American Idol artists would kind of just gotta get this instant fame, like boom, you selling like at least $1 million, you going on tour, everybody know you, blah blah blah. Okay.
It goes from here. You've had a record that's gotten to number 6 in the English charts and in the top 20 in America. How far can you go on doing this?
I hope as far as possible. That's a hard question. I just want to get better, really. I'm not madly ambitious that I want to be a huge star or anything like that. I just would like to get better at what I'm doing. You know, I just enjoy the work. I love doing it, and I travel a lot, and I meet great people. And I have a ball.
Do you think it's more difficult being a female singer?
No, I think well, they say that, but because there are less of them, I think it's easier. You know, well, not being a male, I find it very hard to make the comparison.
What sort of music do you prefer singing? Is On the Banks of the Ohio very different from If Not For You?
It is. I don't really know. They're both. If Not For You was a contemporary folk song. The Ohio is a very old folk song, but we've made contemporary, if you understand what I mean. They're both my sort of thing, I suppose. I'm not really a belter, so I tend to stick to the more basic, sort of gentle things if I can.
That having such success at such a young age can really make you a little stale by the time you're 30 or 35. Do you think you'll be really tired of the whole thing?
Oh, I hope not. No, I hope
Wow, that's crazy. So by the time Olivia was 30, right, he said like making me stale. By the time she was 30, that's when she was actually like running into like basically the biggest success of her career, which is Grease, right? She was like 30 when she was singing. Wow, this is so cool. And just to hear her be so honest about like her talent, she's like, oh, I want to get better. It's like, you want to get better, girl? You only in J. But I respect that. Like, it's just so cool to see.
No, hold up to that.
Well, that's it, guys. Alright, so what you thought about this interview, right? Anything that you thought was really like it stuck out to you? Drop me some comments below. You guys know I love to converse, so drop those comments below. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love Olivia Newton-John. Trying to listen to at least most of her songs from 1971 to 1991. So it's like a 20-year like a 20-year span. So join me join me in this craziness, but it's ONJ, so you know it's just gonna be like music to your ears. Also make sure you join my channel if you haven't already, and if you would like for me to react to a song of your choice, hit me up on Patreon. The link is below in the description box. Hope everybody's out there feeling good, staying safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.